Alright guys, what's up? Finally I'm making this video, and it is my update on my NoFap streak, my No Nut November, all of that. So, for November, I posted daily for No Nut November, tracking my progress and letting you know how I'm doing. And I did miss a couple days, especially towards the end. And if you notice, the last video I made was actually day 27. I didn't make day 28, day 29, or day 30. And if I saw that, I would assume that the person has failed the challenge and so therefore didn't post because they were shameful. But that's not the case. I did finish and I did wait specifically an hour before or after November had ended, and then I did it again. Just to make sure, you know? But no, so I did complete the challenge, the No Nut November challenge, 30 days, no porn, no masturbating. And I will say two things come to mind when I finished it. The first thing was that it was much harder than I thought it would be, in the sense that I thought that after like a week or two, it would be easier because I'd be used to not doing it already, but I was totally wrong. The whole month was a pain. It was hard. It was temptation every day. And it was much harder than I thought, honestly, and that surprised me, but that's something I got through. The second thing I noticed, which is the big thing, is that someone commented on my day 27 video saying, well, okay, let me give some context. On the day 27 video, I talk about how I've made it this far, I'm not gonna fail now. But right at the end of the challenge, I already subconsciously and predeterminedly that decided that I would masturbate right after No Nut November was done. Right on December 1st at midnight. I did it at 1 o'clock. And I reiterated that in my day 27 video. And someone in the comments said, no, don't relapse after the 30 days. You then lose all your progress. Now, I appreciate the support and how he's trying to help. I do appreciate that. But here's the thing. This is my what's the word? My argument against No Nut November and NoFap at the start of this challenge before I did it, and it's the same argument at the end of it, and what I can reflect on. The thing is that people on these NoFap streaks, on these No Nut November challenges, they see it as if you relapse once, you've lost all your progress. In the guy's own words, he said, if you relapse on day 30, you will lose all your progress, all your benefits. And no, that is just simply not true. The fact is, I went 30 days without fapping and watching porn. That's the longest I'd went in probably like 2 or 3 years. And I'm supposed to believe that right after the 30 days, because I fapped, I'd lose all my progress. No, I made huge progress. I proved to myself that I can stop and stop doing it if I truly want to. If I set my mind to it, I can just not do it anymore for an extended period of time. And it's this idea that you're on NoFap, day 1, day 2, day 3. You relapsed, back to day 0. Day 1, day 2, day 14, day 15, day 16, relapsed, back to day 0. It doesn't make sense to me. I know it's very minuscule and arbitrary, but the fact that you're going from day 30 all the way back down to day 0, they're basically saying that I'm where I started, or I'm at the spot where even if I didn't do the challenge, I'm at the same spot there. So if I go 30 days without fapping and then I relapse, I'm back to day 0. I'm in the same place as someone who didn't even do the challenge and is just still on day 0. That makes no sense to me. And subconsciously, it will have an effect on you. The fact that you're going from all these days, especially when you get into the high numbers like 150 days, 200 days, and then you go all the way back to 0. Do you know how depressing that is in a sense? Sometimes your mind doesn't know how to process that. Bruce Lee said that don't ever speak negatively about yourself, even as a joke, because your mind and your body doesn't know the difference. That's kind of the same thing here. Even though you know, as arbitrary as it sounds, and you go from day 200 to day 0, it still has an effect on you in the fact that, oh, I was all the way at 200, now I'm at 0. Might as well give up. Might as well do it a lot now. I will say, I've been doing it quite often. I specifically remember I did it about 5 times in 24 hours, and have say what you want about that. But the idea is that I wanted to prove that I can do this, and I did. Now it all comes down to what I want to do for the rest of my journey on trying to quit porn and masturbating. So I do think I have an idea of what I'm going to do next. I'm not 100% sure yet, but that will be. I'll let y'all know in the future. I'm going to have a future video about that. So yeah, this is my reflection on it. I'm sorry it took this long. It's already December 19th, practically, or 16th, whatever the day is. December 17th, I believe, when this is recorded. But yeah, so that's all I've got really. I still have the same almost negative thought on NoFap. I will say, if you're trying to quit masturbating, you don't have to do it the way I've been preaching in the past, where you do um, implementing all of them like slowly. So you go 1 week only doing it once, I mean only doing it 6 days, 2 weeks only doing it 5 days, something like that, instead of going from zero to hero just like that. But I do think you can do it. But I would not suggest you keeping track of it. Not, oh, day zero, back to day zero. I don't think that's helpful, and it doesn't cultivate a growth mindset when it comes to trying to quit uh, porn and masturbating. So that's all I have for today. I will post a couple times next week. I'm trying to get to 150 videos total for the by the end of the year on my channel, so I'm gonna be doing that, and then I'm gonna be posting daily. So look out for that. And if you have any questions, thoughts, leave me down in the comments. Combat me actually question my beliefs on NoFap and why it might not be such a bad thing. Let me know.